team, I hope you're all well. Today I am here to give you my July MBR, which is my maybe read rather than to be read, and I'm really looking forward to July. June has not been a good month for me. I haven't read a great deal at all. It's taken me a long time to get through books, and I'm really hoping that I can get my reading groove back for July, because Summerween is taking part in July, which is a readathon hosted by Gabby and also Olivia, and I absolutely love it, so I'm very, very excited it's back this year. And I'm hyped for that, and I do have a couple videos planned for July as well. So without further ado, let's get into the MBR. So the first video that I do have planned is for Summerween, and I do have a collection of books here that I would like to get through for Summerween. So there are prompts, and the first prompt is to read a book in the dark, second one is to read a thriller, third is to read a book that takes place in the fall, fourth is a book with orange or black on the cover, and the fifth one is to read a manga or graphic novel or a novella. So I do have this selection here, and I think I'll be able to cover the prompt with this selection. But the selection I do have is Nobody Knows But You by Annika Morose Rissi, I think that's how you pronounce that, I'm not sure. I was looking for like summery thrillers, and I ended up buying 3 new ones, and I'm looking forward to all of them. So this one says, the nail-biting intense story of summer at camp that ends in a disturbing death and a powerful friendship that won't ever be forgotten. It's not too long, and I'm really looking forward to giving this one a read. In fact, I think it's just over 200 pages. Yeah, 216, so I am looking forward to this one. Then I do have The Lake by Natasha Preston. I've read The Twin by Natasha Preston before and really enjoyed it, loved her writing style, and I love the feel of her books. They're like matte, and it's really, really nice. So again, this one is set at camp. Welcome to Camp Pine Lake, where the only thing scarier than a ghost story is the past coming to haunt you. So yeah, it's following 2 women who were campers at Camp Pine Lake. Now they're back as counsellors in training. So I'm really looking forward to this one. It gives me Riley Sager, I've forgotten what it's called, but the one where again they go back to the camp that they went to as when they were kids. It gives me that vibe, so I'm really looking forward to this one as well. And the flop on this, phenomenal. The Twin was the exact same, so yay for that. Then I did get, I'm obsessed with this cover. It's giving me full on, like, I don't know if it's 70s or 80s vibes, but it's giving me the vibe, and I'm obsessed with it. Dead Flip by Sarah Farizan. This, again, I just saw it on Instagram and I was like, I need that. I don't care what it's about, but the cover is stunning. Just look at it. I'm obsessed. This one, everyone thought Sam Bennett was gone forever. Award-winning author Sarah Farizan brings her trademark referential humour, witty narration and vividly real characters to this vintage edge-of-your-seat horror. It's set in 1992, and I am very excited about this one. It sounds really, really good. Then I do have the graphic novel, so that prompt will definitely be nailed, and I've got Anya's Ghost, which I've had for a while on my shelves, and I keep saying I'm going to save till October, I'm going to save till October, and I'm sick of doing that. So I'm really looking forward to this one. Of all the things Anya expected to find at the bottom of the old well, a new friend wasn't one of them, especially not a new friend who's been dead for a century. Fascinating. It's giving The Ring vibes. I don't know if it will be as terrifying as that, but I'm looking forward to it, so it sounds great. And then this one will fulfill the set in fall prompt, because again I did a Google and this one was an option for that. So this is Hide and Seeker by Daka Herman. I've been wanting to read this one since I saw it on Jade's shelf at some point last year. I didn't get to it in October, and now I've been waiting for the following October to come, but now's the perfect time to pick it up. It's following a bunch of kids that were playing hide and seek. I think some of them went missing, 1 or 2 of them went missing, and when they came back they were different. So I'm really looking forward to this one. It sounds fantastic, and I know Jade enjoyed it. So yeah, it is a middle grade horror. So those are the books that I'm looking at picking up for Summerween. Whether or not I pick them all up, whether or not I swap some out, I don't know, we'll see. But I'm really looking forward to all of those, so I'm very excited about picking them up. The second video I am planning on doing in July is to read the Twisted series by Huang. I'm not worried about spoiling this video because I've already mentioned it in my summer reading plans. So I do want to read the whole series. We are reading Twisted Love for Cliterature Book Club. So the live show for this will be on the 10th of July if you wanted to come and join us and chat about the book. I will be joined by Riley, Marie and also India from What India Read. And I'm really looking forward to doing that. And then I just want to continue on and read the rest of the series, give them a binge and do a video. So that's the plan. These are romances. In the first one we're following Alex and Ava. And I don't know anything about the rest of them, and that's the way I want to keep it. So very excited about these. I think this is going to be like Brother's Best Friend, Forbidden Love. Brother's Best Friend, Forbidden Love trope. I don't know about the rest, but I'm very excited about them. I believe they get better as you go on, and I'm hyped. So that is my second video plan. And then the other two books that I have got on here as potentials to read in July. One of them is for the August video, which is going to be reading some most anticipated reads. And that is Malevolent 7 by Sebastian D. Castell. I did start this one a couple weeks ago and then got myself to a point where I was completely overwhelmed with how many things I had going on, and I just stopped reading. And to be honest, from that point I haven't continued much. And I do want to get back to this one because I was really enjoying myself and I don't want to leave it too long, whereas like I have to restart reading it because I got to page 80. So I do want to read this one. We are following a guy called Cade, and he ends up on this quest. I think he's like a mercenary. He ends up on this quest with a mage, and they have to take down this group of mages. In true Sebastian D. Castell style, it is hilarious. I reckon it's going to be brutal, and it's absolutely fantastic, and I love his writing style, so would recommend. But very excited to read this one. And then the other one is Zodiac Academy 3, The Reckoning, which I still have not yet picked up in June and don't think I will do. So I would really like to try and get back onto this in July because I am missing it desperately, and I need a little bit of that crack back in my life. After finishing Fourth Wing, I'm on a little bit of a book hangover from Fourth Wing, and I kind of need something fun and exciting to get back into again like this. So yeah, I am hoping to get back to this. I'm not sure what else I'm going to be reading. Zodiac Academy, by the way, is fantasy romance. It's bully romance though. Following two twins, Darcy and Tori, and they think they're human until a professor comes along one day and tells them that they are not. They are actually Fae heirs to the throne. Their parents were like king and queen of Solaris, and they're Fae heirs to the throne. They've been changelings for the last 18 years, and they now must come back to Solaris past the reckoning at Zodiac Academy, and then they can claim not only their inheritance but also the throne. There are 4 boys who have been kind of brought up to become the heirs because they thought that Tori and Darcy were dead, and now there's kind of a battle for the throne between these 4 heirs and Tori and Darcy, and it's fantastic and I love it. It's not a masterpiece, it's not the best written literature in the world, but by God does it have you hooked. Once you get, it gets your claws in it, once it gets its claws into you, it will not let go easily. So that's the other book that I do want to read in July, I think, for definite. I've no idea what else I want to read in July, to be perfectly honest. I couldn't even tell you right now. I really want to pick up Yellow Face at some point by R.F. Huang. I don't know, I'm just really struggling to put stuff on an MBR right now because I'm really horrifically struggling to read. I don't know whether it's me, I don't know whether it's the weather. I'm just really struggling. I reckon it's the weather because I'm struggling to do just about anything. I'm very behind on work as far as filming's concerned, Instagram content, everything. I'm really behind on that. So I think it's probably the weather. It's incredibly hot right now in the UK, and we love to have a moan about the weather in the UK, whether it's raining or it's warm. It's just the way we've been brought up. But it is phenomenally hot to the point that I feel like I can't do anything properly for too long. So I want to try and revive that and get back into my reading again, and I have a plan to help me along with that this week, the final week of June. So I'm hoping that works, fingers crossed. But yeah, those are the books that I am thinking about reading in the month of July. I'm super hyped for Summerween, so excited it's come back. So I am really hoping that I can nail those books for Summerween, because I'm very excited about them. And then obviously the Twisted series I am aiming to do anyway over the month of July, and then whatever else I dip in and out of throughout July, I'm really hoping to get back to Zodiac Academy. I miss it so much, and I feel like that's just what I need right now in my life. So yeah, that is pretty much what I'm aiming for in the month of July. Not as big a stack as it was in June, and I think again I just got myself overwhelmed. The weather changed and it's just been a lot in June. It's been a very busy month as well, which hasn't helped. I think July will be a bit quieter, not too much quieter, but it will be a little bit quieter, so fingers crossed I do get back into my reading. I hope you have enjoyed this video. Chat to me in the comments down below. Are you taking part in Summerween? Do you even know about Summerween? If you don't, I'll leave links to everything in the description box down below. Check it out. And what else are you planning on reading this month? What are you excited about the most to pick up this month? And I shall see you in whatever comes next. Bye for now.